And on this fabled episode after 7 on Controversial Conversation, we have.
So this guy, for some reason, decided it was a fantastic idea to open up a porn website on his mom's laptop.
It's always funny, you know what?
The third time listening to this, it still cracks me. I'm not even faking the laughter at this point. I was worried that I have to fake the laughter. So Shreyas is a cock. A lot of guys are.
I'm not a cock.
A lot of guys.
Look, if I'm a cock, then you're 4'3".
I'm 4'3".
What on earth is 4-3?
I'm a cock.
I'm 4'3". 4'3".
4 feet 3 inches.
Oh, I thought it was like some.
As you said that,
Other
I'm
type
so
of,
like descending into the ground. My feet are just getting smaller. But she's not actually my sister.
So you broke the bro code
She's like
and
a
are
sister.
involving in incest.
No, it's not incest.
She's like a sister.
Take a
So
DNA.
you're trying to date someone
If you
who's like a
of
sister.
same lineage, same blood, then you are related. We are not related, so it is an incest. Welcome back to episode 8 of Controversial Conversation, the podcast, with
It's not-
your
it's-
host.
It can't be episode 8. Episode 8 is literally the biggest mess on this planet. It's got to be
Episode 8.
after 7.
Episode
I thought you
whatever
would go
this
about
is.
without telling them what happened, what we've gone through the past week.
They deserve to know.
They deserve to know.
They
This is
deserve
why
to know.
we haven't
It's
uploaded.
been torture. That's all. That's
It's
all you guys
been-
need to know.
About as good
Hell.
as
Hell on earth.
So basically, what happened was
censored.
we filmed-
Censored.
Was it-
We don't need to divulge too many details.
no, they have the right to know, man. This is the thing with our podcast. Everything is open to the audience. It's pretty simple. So basically, we screwed up twice. We filmed this. This is the third time we're filming this very episode.
We screwed up once. I screwed up the other time.
There's no
I
blame
mean-
game here, man. There's no blame game.
To be fair, I screwed up the first time because my audio
Okay, on
was
that
my
note,
thing was bad.
that note, I might as well say I'm the only one who hasn't screwed up yet. So
Congratulations, Rahul.
Throwbacks
We're very
to
proud
the
of you.
throwbacks to the first episode, if the OGs will remember.
okay, but that was a trial episode. That was a trial episode.
Still counts, man. Still counts.
Fair enough. Let me bring up the show first. We haven't started. Okay,
Yeah.
so welcome back to Controversial Conversation, the podcast, episode 8. I am I'm one of your hosts, Rahul Kumar. I'm joined by Tarun Menon, and you notice a familiar face this episode, who we brought as a guest on the last one, Shreyas Kota. What do you have to
The
say?
third, and I'm
And
the third
as-
host now.
Worked with us
And,
twice
it's-
since.
Yeah, just wanted to say that since I joined, we have fucked up a lot of times. So, yay!
My
Bringing
God.
luck. to the
Expect
podcast,
expect
straight
great things to come.
You can
Although our
expect
views
the-
have shot up. Our views have
It's
shot up.
true. It's true.
So there's good sides and bad sides to everything.
So guys, you better make this one count because I'm taking a holiday tomorrow from school, and
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
it was
I'm
pretty
I'm taking
unfortunate.
holiday from sleep right now, so
Yeah. All right. Anyway, guys, let's get right into it. Let's get into the chunk of it. Let's go.
what do you want to talk about? Okay, I want to say again, we aren't doing the unpopular opinions today. Don't feel like it. So yeah.
That's what you're gonna live with as our viewers. If we feel like it, we'll do it. That's about what can be said about the life of a YouTube addict.
What? What? Who's the YouTube addict here?
Our viewers.
Okay. Bold assumption. We get like 100 views per video.
I mean, last episode we did get like 700 views. So,
All out of our own talent. We really didn't do anything to help that forward there.
yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
else. Nothing else.
It's not like we.
The YouTube algorithm
spent-
just decided to shoot us up.
Shoot us up.
Yeah.
We didn't really have to coerce it or grease it in any way.
Yeah, it's not like we spent money or anything. Just
Spend money. What a noob move. Noob move,
We
guys.
have
If
money
you-
to spend. Where are we going to spend
Exactly.
money from?
I mean, Shreyas
Anyway.
probably has like 3 mansions, but
Oh no, I was talking
Yeah,
about
man.
the
Yeah,
Shreyas
man.
definitely has money.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, what are we
moving on.
discussing?
What are we discussing? Shreyas, do you have any ideas for this one?
Just shoots it back at him. Okay. How about this one?
Uh,
How about this one? How about this one? Uh, I want to ask you guys, what do you think girls are interested in guys?
That was literally the
hmm.
worst grammar I've heard since like the first grade. What do you think
What?
girls are interested in guys?
Number
In
one,
guys.
girls are
It's
interested in
not
grammar.
incorrect. Girls are interested in guys.
In
It's the correct
grammar.
answer.
He was saying grammar.
Grammar.
No, it's
So,
talking
I'm
about
sorry,
girls.
Rahul. I'm sorry, Rahul. But shit happens.
Shit
Okay,
does
so is that
happen.
all?
I
Is that all
mean,
girls are interested in grammar?
wait. Does Rahul have a girlfriend?
No. So that proves your point, yeah.
It just, yeah, it proves my
I think
point.
he used to have a girlfriend, and the origin story behind that one was weird. Weird as all hell.
We'll get into that later. There was a
Okay,
submission
alright.
about it. Yeah.
What a
But yeah,
guy.
what do you think? What do
He
you
goes
think?
through our submissions before the podcast.
Somebody has to take an initiative, man. You guys are deleting video clips and screwing us over.
He says
Uh,
guys like it's Shreyas as well, but deep down inside we know it's all Shreyas.
yeah, it's all me. I deleted everything on purpose because I actually hate everything about this podcast. You figured it out.
Your sarcasm didn't really pass on there. Sounded pretty genuine to me.
Mate. What do you think girls like in guys? Can you just say the answer?
I swear, if someone says
You know it.
personality, I will lose it.
Personality, air quotes. I mean, we all know they really like height
True,
and
true.
nether region size.
Nether region.
So that's one.
I
That's
gotta
a
say,
nice way to call it.
but I'm staying family friendly, man. You gotta get the sponsors somehow.
True. Height is a touchy topic, man, because there's just like one tall
How
guy
tall
for
are you,
every.
man? How tall are you?
I'm like 5'7", bro, Rahul. I'm right on your tail.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm aware, I'd say about 5'5".
When's the last time you saw me, huh?
You're the same age every time I see you for some reason.
What on
I
earth?
thought he was in 11th. I thought he was in 11th grade last time I saw him, and then I find out he's in 11th right now.
I was almost as tall as you back then.
No, you weren't. I mean,
How
fine.
how
Okay, if that makes you
how
feel
tall are you,
better,
Rahul?
I am 5'11".
That's that's the
That
biggest
yeah, I'm
lie.
calling that is
That's the
bullshit.
biggest lie I've
If
heard
I
in
if
so
I
long.
had a
like-
measuring tape right now, I would whip it out.
Whip
You're
it
You're
out.
like 3 inches shorter than me, man. I'm 6 feet.
You would whip it out just to see that you were
First
five
of
foot
all-
eight.
First of all, you wish you were 6 feet. I'm sure you're like 5'11".
I am 6 feet. I am 6 feet.
No, you
You're
aren't
just
6 feet.
projecting. You're just projecting an
He's
insecurity
taller than
right
me. He's
now.
taller than me. I will admit, but by barely any
By
margin.
by at least like 3 or 4 feet, easily.
Oh yeah, I'm 5'3". I'm
Feet.
5'3",
I meant
man. I'm a midget.
inches.
What do you? At least
Okay, yeah. Height. Okay, so height is a pretty big factor, yeah.
Yep.
So, what do short guys do then? What do mainones do?
Suffer.
Considering the fact that I'm basically just like an inch shorter than you, that's pretty unfair to me because you're like what, 7 years older than me?
11 minus 7 is not 1 inch.
That's what you think, Rahul. That's what you think.
No, that is what mathematics like
No,
tells
no,
us.
I'm talking about your height. 11 is what you think.
I mean, it's a unit of measurement. Can't be wrong.
Anyway, Shreyas Kota, when you can just check out his height or something. I'm pretty sure he's bluffing. He's like 5'4".
He
at
is.
best.
Oh, he is 100%
Yeah,
bluffing.
he's probably 5'4"
like-
or something.
See, I'm 6 feet. That is an undeniable fact. And
I can deny
Rahul
it
is
right
like at
now.
least.
I'm
You'd
at
be
least
wrong there.
70
You'd be
inches
wrong
shorter
there.
than Shreyas, man. Shreyas is basically Goliath.
Then thank you for admitting it. Thank you for admitting it.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
You climb the
Rahul's
beanstalk
like-
and just find Shreyas' head up there.
Hey, talking about this, like we're having a bit of a conflict within ourselves, aren't we?
No.
Let's just assume we were, because I would nicely segue into my next point. Do you think girls like guys who stand up for themselves in front of them, or guys who just like give in?
Who stand up for themselves and the guys or the girls?
Could work either way, but we're talking about girls right now, aren't we? So,
No, I'm
guys,
saying, are you talking about guys standing up for the girl or guys standing up for themselves in front of the girl?
in front of the girl, yeah.
Just to be clear.
Yeah. Internal conflicts.
I mean, I think any human being, any gender would
Yeah, exactly.
like someone who stands up for themselves.
In front of them?
Yeah.
Like,
Why does it not
And it's
away from them?
wait. Do you mean like they?
argue
Do
a
you mean
lot?
like they don't stand up for themselves when there's a
Is
girl
there
not there?
anyone who likes watching their significant other get bullied in front of them?
Jesus Christ, I'm not. Guys, come on. I'm talking about the fact that you might argue a lot.
So you're talking about standing up for themselves in the argument with the significant other.
Yes, there we go.
Oh,
Now
okay.
that's a whole other issue then. But again,
Yeah. So
nobody likes being wrong.
Exactly. So, do you think the girls like a guy who just gives in, or a guy who actually puts in valid points in an argument?
I mean, there's like a whole series of jokes about guys just saying admit you're wrong even if
Apologizing.
you're not wrong. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
exactly.
Nobody likes being wrong. Nobody likes to admit that they're wrong. So I think, yeah, naturally they would want them to give in.
Admitting you're wrong is like probably the most Chad move you could commit.
Admitting
Yeah,
you're wrong is one of the most Chad moves. I agree.
that is considering that
The
you're wrong in the
problem,
first.
yeah, exactly. But if you're not wrong, then why? Then you're just fucking yourself over.
Which
So,
is also the case. A lot of people do that.
and you know,
For the
there's a
sake of
lot of
relationship.
guys, myself included, who just don't like arguing. I mean, I could get into a debate, but I don't want to argue. Even
That's
if it
true.
means sometimes I'm right, I just have to admit at that point that I'm not. Because the act of.
It depends. It depends on how rational the other person's being. If they're just coming at you yelling and just like no coherent arguments, then that's just pissing off.
And there's like a whole element of diffusing a conflict into this. So it's not
Yeah.
just whether girls like a guy who stands up for himself or not. It's the whole thing about where the girl is being crazy at the moment or not.
True. I'll tell you what girls don't like sometimes is when you point out that they're being irrational. That's a
Oh.
bit of a touchy topic there. Let's not get into it. Because guys
But
also have that side, I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
exactly. To be
Yeah,
fair, guys
guys
also
also
don't
have that
like it.
side. But that's
Do
just a
you like
human
being
thing.
wrong? Shreyas, do you like being wrong?
Yeah,
Do
man,
you
I
like being
love being
told you're
wrong.
wrong?
Nobody likes being told they're wrong, man. I mean, unless they have like a
Exactly.
kink
So
for it.
I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure Shreyas does. He just seems like a kind of guy who would just like love being
I do not.
called.
No.
a cuck.
Uh,
The word for it.
Why am I a cuck?
Okay, let's just say we spoke about something on the last time we shot this episode, and so we found out that he's a cuck.
That was
Or
not
let's
me
go.
being a cuck. That was a complete hypothetical situation where even in that
where you
situation I wasn't a
admitted,
cuck.
where you admitted that you would be a cuck.
I did not. I admitted no such thing.
Maybe we will delve into that topic in this episode. Maybe we won't. I just hope you guys know, but I doubt you will.
Find out on the next episode of Controversial Conversation.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's for the next episode.
Watch till the end of this one as well, please.
So Shreyas is a cock. A lot of guys are.
I'm not a cuck.
A lot of guys.
Look, if I'm a cuck, then you're 4'3".
I'm 4'3".
What on earth is 4'3"?
I'm a cuck.
I'm 4'3". 4'3".
4 feet 3 inches.
Oh, I thought it was like some.
As you said
Other
that, I'm
type
slowly
of,
descending into the ground. My feet are just getting smaller.
I thought 4'3"
Alright,
was.
then I'm a cuck.
I don't get it. You guys were talking about cuck, and I thought 4'3" would be like some sort of another way to call a cuck or something.
Nah.
You were talking about the height out of the blue.
Let's just agree that Rahul is a midget, I'm a cuck, and Tarun is I don't know. What are you, Tarun?
A bit brain dead, as we have seen over the past few hours.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. So we've discussed height. We've discussed admitting their wrongdoings. What else? What are the goals interest? Maybe we'll take one more. We'll take one more before we head into submissions. Is there anything worthy of talking about?
I mean, I did mention nether region size.
yeah,
Okay.
he did mention nether region size, but
I
like,
did.
okay, assume you're on like a dating app or site or whatever, like
Yeah.
you know the type Rahul uses, blatantly.
I mean, there's
Where would you
nothing
let
wrong with
them
using a
know?
dating app. You say that like it's an insult.
I didn't say it like an insult. I was just pointing it out.
Okay, so why not Shreyas? Why just me?
I it was just an example, man. Don't take it personally. Why do you feel a sense of inner conscience coming out when I mention it?
Oh yeah, I'm offended by using Tinder, man. Oh my god, I've been exposed for
If
using
only he
Tinder.
was using
I
Tinder.
mean, to be fair, Tinder is a cesspool, so I
What
would
is
be
it?
offended. Yeah. No,
Anyway,
honestly, I actually kind of want to talk about this about Tinder.
By all
I
means.
know that. I mean, I know that you guys have discussed it in earlier episodes, but like, I'm talking. This is Hyderabadi Tinder, by the way.
oh my
Hyderabadi
god.
Tinder, Chennai Tinder.
Hyderabadi
Yeah.
biryani, Hyderabadi biscuits, the newest addition to this Hyderabadi Tinder.
See,
Spicier
Hyderabadi.
and tastier.
It is actually neither of those. It is filled with guys and fake accounts, which are most likely guys.
Guys. So it's just
Yeah,
filled with
So
guys.
guys and
it's
guys
just guys and guys
and
and
cocks.
bots.
Tinder turned into Grinder when it got to Hyderabad. It's just the way of life.
Did you expect nothing less
And
when you downloaded it?
I mean, Rahul has been hyping
That's
up
why he
Mumbai Tinder.
downloaded it. That's why he downloaded it.
Yeah,
Rahul, you're
yeah, yeah.
missing the point here.
Straight, just downloads it just to find more cocks. To join the army. The cuck army.
Cuck army, yeah.
Imagine Shreyas leading the squad.
And then he goes into like a book of records or something. Longest chain of cucks. 163 guys watched him watching someone grind a girl.
I'm pretty sure that is a record. There should be a record.
There
of
must be. I mean,
There's
why
a
that.
not?
record
Too
for everything.
realistic to be to not exist.
There's a record for everything,
I
man.
doubt
There's a
163 is a number though.
I doubt that as well.
Yeah,
You never know, man. I wouldn't be
Could be.
surprised if it was in the end.
could be.
Okay, so what are you saying, Shreyas? Is that all you want to say? Bots.
Yeah, all
Because
I,
I'm sure
all
a
I
lot of
wanted to
cities.
say. No,
Sorry, go
but
on, go on.
see, you have cities like Bangalore and Mumbai,
Yeah.
which are not filled with guys and bots. I mean, there are, they do exist, but like
not
there's
as
so
much.
few there's so few number as compared to like Chennai and Hyderabad.
I guess it's a cultural thing, really.
It's a cultural thing. Yeah.
Hyderabadi guys are bots. What? How is that
Hyderabadi guys are bots.
How is that a cultural thing? I
Uh,
think
little known fact, Tarun. I was actually created in a factory.
that was not little known. That was pretty evident.
Yeah.
Cock
So-
enterprises.
He can't seem to let it go. He can't seem to let it go for some reason.
just put on a
It's
hat.
just
and
he's just covering for him being a midget. Honestly.
Yeah, man. I'm actually standing on my chair right now to fit in the camera frame.
He says it funnily, but it's true.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm 4 for 3.
Anyway, so guys in Hyderabad like guys and are bots.
And are bots, yes.
That brings us to the question: what do the girls in Hyderabad do?
I don't know.
They don't exist. There are no girls in Hyderabad.
We've come up with some revelations here today about Hyderabad. Hyderabad doesn't have girls. The guys are bots. What else? Does the sun not set in Hyderabad?
Is there
The
a
sun is
in
actually
Hyderabad?
fake.
Exactly,
The sun is actually fake. It's just a whole simulation. True facts.
What
True
about
facts. It's
Obama? Was
completely true.
Obama a simulation?
Obama is actually. I'm actually Obama, by the way.
I knew you had some sort of resemblance. Just didn't strike me at
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I'm very much like Obama. I'm black and bald and the president of the United States.
Obama isn't bald, man. What the heck?
Bald-ish.
What Obama are you
What's
looking
that?
at?
What is
What's
bald-ish?
What's
What
cut?
Obama are you looking at?
Look, he does look kind of bald, man. Come on.
Michelle Obama is more bald than Barack Obama.
Why do you know
Right,
that?
he's not
What?
okay. He's not completely bald,
He's halfway
and he's
bald?
not he's not bald,
Exactly.
but
There's no such
it's
thing as
like
half
a
bald. Bald
it's
or you're
like
not.
a it's like a buzz cut or something.
He doesn't
A
even
I
have a
don't know
big
the term for it.
forehead. The man has a perfect hairline. This guy, I don't know what he's on about.
It randomly brings him bald. When you're talking about like, okay, no, yeah, I'm not saying anything.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Right,
wanna
so
go
you
to
went from what
submissions?
girls like to Obama.
it's the natural transition. I don't see.
I like the thought
Natural
process.
transition.
Girls like Obama.
I've
It's
learned
pretty
how it is.
clear. Girls like Obama. It's either
Uh,
Obama or no. Where's the options in between?
Like I'm not even
You
surprised
should.
anymore. I don't even expect to stay on the topic for more than 3 seconds at this point.
That's kind
You
of
bring up one thing, you just
because
That's the whole fun of it, though.
I
yeah,
feel like
it
this
is.
world is getting more and more boring. There's literally nothing good to talk about.
That is pretty depressing.
I
The way you
swear.
said it.
That is sad. That is sad.
But it's true.
Luckily, we have controversial conversation
Bringing life to your
where
world
we
since like last
where we take
month.
the
I
most.
want to ask you guys this. Do you ever just listen to your own voice on the podcast?
More revelations.
I
Rahul Harikumar is whatever they call. What's the kink for being a narcissist?
I think it's just called being a
Called
narcissist.
narcissism. This is called
There's
narcissism.
got to be some sexual way to put it, obviously.
Not everything has to be
Masturbation.
sexual.
No, come on.
I mean, masturbation. You're literally fucking yourself. So
I mean, if you're a
think about
guy
it.
and you like yourself, that's pretty homosexual.
You said it yourself.
Rahul,
Rahul, you're
Rahul
not
is
making a great
homosexual.
point for yourself.
No, I'm just saying it like it is, man.
Look,
You're
Rahul,
still
we
not making a great
are
point for yourself.
we support
I'm
the
not trying
gays
to
here
prove anything to myself.
in this podcast,
Yeah, we're an open
but you
podcast.
are homosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're an open
We're,
podcast,
we're
but
an
you are
open
homosexual.
podcast and we're
Okay, so that brings me to this question: do you both hate yourselves and want to kill yourselves in the future?
is
Near
this a
future.
submission?
Maybe. I
Just
wouldn't be
imagine, like,
surprised.
Submission? What?
one guy finds like three random Indian like teenagers. I hate you guys so much, and he just sends a submission. Go kill yourselves.
That seems like a typical MySpace comment.
Nah. He's just triggered. He's just triggered as all hell.
Can't handle being called short.
How do
and
we know
gay.
it's a guy?
Ooh. There is no submission.
We've been bamboozled all along.
The
The guy is Rahul.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Rahul, Rahul, do you have like some suppressed inner feelings about us that you want to talk to us about? I mean,
Hatred, maybe. That would be a good one. Anyway,
incest
Yeah,
is
do you
wrong,
wanna-
guys. Incest is wrong. I just want to put it out there. Incest is wrong.
Incest is wrong.
Incest is wrong.
what is that?
Maybe you'll find out later in the episode what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. If
As
you
as
let
Rahul
us
would,
submissions, maybe we could.
Clearly explain. Rahul will enlighten us on that topic.
Alright, let's move on to submissions now.
Yes, let's move to submissions. I'm so hyped for this episode, man. You guys have no idea how fast I'm
Yeah.
pumping right now. I'm bloody.
First of all, the third time I'm filming it, I'm not that hype.
You suck, man. You suck.
Swallow.
What?
Okay.
This is a very interesting episode so far.
It's been a lot of revelations.
You suck, you swallow.
You're gay.
Yeah.
You're homosexual.
You're
That's
gay,
the same
you're short, you're
You're a
cuck.
midget. Literally, being homosexual is the only good thing on that list for you.
This is a very...
What's wrong with being homosexual, son?
That's what I said. It's the only good thing over there for you.
But why would you specify that?
Because
Why would it
everything
not be
else is
good?
horrible for you.
Why would it not be good though?
But that was my whole point. I'm saying it is good.
Let's move on. I think all three of us are getting confused.
Okay, man.
Tell you who's confused about his sexuality.
At least I'm not a cuck.
At least I'm not short.
I'd rather be short than a cuck.
Guys, we've offended all three types of people on this planet: the short people, the cucks, and the guys who are confused about their sexuality. There's literally no one else left.
The three genders.
Yep.
If a podcast called Controversial Conversations is offending people, we're doing a good job.
I mean, so far it seems like only the three of us are getting offended.
Apparently so.
I would be offended if I was short.
That's funny how you
I
say
would
it
be
like
offended
that.
if I wasn't.
Anyway. Okay, let's actually get into submissions for now.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go, guys.
Cool. So, the first submission of the day. Are clingy girls annoying?
Are cling girls annoying?
Short
Not really.
answer and long answer.
Okay, yeah. For me, short answer is not really. It's it's nice to have like that kind of possessiveness around you. Makes you feel special sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah,
What are you doing,
I
Shreyas?
feel like
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you
What do you
doing?
mean? What am I
Second
doing?
thought is deep.
I am answering the question.
He took a moment there to himself. I'm wondering what's happening.
Is like gagging on the mic. Okay. Go on.
I thought you weren't done. That's why I was like and like anyway. So I think that there's different like degrees of clinginess. So there's too much. There's being too clingy, which is incredibly annoying. Like I knew a girl who was so fucking clingy. She used to text me like every other hour.
Don't you love it when they're
Shreyas. Fuck you, man.
I love it when they're clingy.
Right.
Okay.
Assuming.
Text every hour.
Right. So she used to text me every hour. Not even every hour, actually. Like every 15 minutes or something.
That's just weird.
Shreyas. And
I mean, we've
it
all
would
had
just be
someone
like.
like that, right? Everyone has that one, not even a friend, just a weirdo who just can't get over you.
And if you don't, you're probably it.
Probably.
No, but
So
so
what is-
this girl would just be like Shreyas, and I would respond, what? And she just respond with something like, what's up?
Yeah.
Or hi.
So imagine like intervals of 15 minutes for 24 hours, and this guy just responds with what, like a capital what with the question mark. That's rude. That is rude. Okay.
Best
The
part.
least you could do is
And
say,
texting me for 15 minutes every day is not rude.
just don't open it. Don't open it at all. If you're going to open it, then at least give her the time of the day to say.
That's even
"Listen,
more rude.
Listen, I was playing Mario Kart. I couldn't reply to you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, actually, that is a very good excuse. I'm going to use
It's
that
not an
next time.
excuse. It's a valid reason.
Yeah, it's not an excuse. Why would you call it an excuse? Unless you weren't really playing Mario Kart, in
Yeah,
which case, what are
were
you
you not
doing,
playing Mario
Shreyas?
Come on.
I have realized the error of my ways, and from now on, I will be exclusively playing Mario Kart.
You must repent from your sins.
For your sons.
Yeah, for your sins. My bad. It's a
You know,
rough
that
night.
makes me think. That makes you wonder. Who do you guys main in Mario Kart?
I'll tell you this. It's a bit. You might judge me for this, but I used to take Luigi. Not the best choice, but I had like. There was this very aesthetic thing about taking Mario and Luigi because they were the main characters in the whole series. So I used to take Luigi.
Depends on what
So
Mario
basically-
Kart.
Rahul is
I
boring
used-
as hell.
I used okay.
That's what you realized.
I used to take Bowser as well, which is a terrible choice. So that's pretty fun.
Imagine taking Mario and Mario Kart, man.
No, I didn't take Mario.
Like honestly, you just said you took Mario
was
as
saying
well.
No, I
something
said
Mario
I
and
took
Luigi.
Luigi.
He said he was saying
Luigi-
something about the aesthetic. I didn't really get that part. What are you doing with Mario Kart? Taking pictures with it yourself and like.
See, this is the thing with the modern generation. They assume aesthetic has something to do with social media.
I never said social media. You're
When-
the one who brought it up. I was just
Nobody
saying
said anything.
about social media. I
Picture-
don't remember.
What about say? Am I gonna stare at the pictures of Mario Kart on my own? Why else would I take pictures of it?
You did say you listened to your own voice on the podcast. I wouldn't rule it out as the
Yeah,
question.
way more entertaining than looking at pictures of Mario, not even playing the game.
So why would you
I don't know,
choose
man.
movies
Mario do
then?
be looking kind of thick though.
My
Okay.
God, he is a cuck.
Oh my
I mean,
god!
that doesn't
For
make him a cuck. What are you
appreciating
saying?
some good
No,
Mario
no, no,
ass.
no, no. He said it, and then it just hit me a few moments after. It didn't have anything to do with what he said.
Okay, no, that's a lie. That is a lie. It's a good way to save yourself there, but that is not what happened. Just admit it.
Look,
We can all
all
move
I'm
on.
doing is appreciating some good Italian ass.
Okay, I'll be
Okay?
honest with you. I opened up my recording software and saw his face. That's how
Oh,
I
is
reached
that
that
not what's
conclusion.
on for you?
Uh,
Alright, so we were discussing about
Hilarious.
clingy girls and we went to Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Awesome.
you know
What is
that
wrong with
I
that?
think Shreyas lost a real gem there with the what.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you do
let's
that?
think about let's think about where you could be right now. You could
Exactly.
be married. You could be married.
The girl could have she must have had like $1 million in inheritance. What do you know?
Getting married on a hilltop,
Yeah.
with the nice tuxedo and shit. Good day.
Or I could be like dead in a ditch because I was murdered by her.
It's a 50-50
You know.
chance I'd be willing to take. I don't know about you.
Either die a horrible, disgusting death,
Or live
or
long
become a
enough
millionaire.
to.
Yeah.
It's a win-win situation for Rahul there because he wanted us both to go and die, right?
Hey, I didn't say that. I asked you if you would want to kill yourself.
Politely die.
I would not want to kill myself. I would actually want a hot girl to kill me and dump me in a ditch.
Reminds me of the movie Jennifer's Body.
Hot girls can't kill.
That's what.
How would you know that?
That is a huge stereotype.
Because I haven't been killed by a hot girl yet.
Maybe I haven't met any hot girls yet.
That's really offensive to all the girls I know, man. That's Shreyas. What are you trying to do there?
I said maybe, you know.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Maybe.
what were we talking about? Yeah, clingy girls. What about you, Rahul? Do you like clingy girls? Rahul just
No.
likes any girl. I don't know.
There's this
Girl.
There's this one instance. I'm not gonna say names here. I'm not gonna put names on the podcast because it is a public platform.
And it's going to be in the
But,
description, guys.
Anyway, so there's this one female who I've had encounters with on social media, and it's been so annoying because you just open your DMs and it's like constantly berating me. Really, it's just like, oh Rahul, just like Shreyas' thing, but probably less frequent than 15 minutes, thankfully.
Did you also reply with an ominous what?
No, what I do is I wait for 24 hours, hoping that it just fades off, and I don't have to reply in the end. But if it doesn't,
And does it
I'm
fade
not
off?
as rude as Shreyas. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not as rude as
Yeah,
Shreyas.
exactly.
Like, I respond with.
You know,
a, "Hey,
maybe
what's up?" Or, "I'm busy."
sometimes you need to get ahead in life by being rude to clingy girls. That's what I've realized in my 19 years of existence. That is the one life advice that I always live by.
I think
Be rude to clingy girls.
I think Shreyas is just regretting the fact that the girl was probably really rich and he kind of missed an opportunity
But
there.
Shreyas is rich as well. I don't think he's concerned about.
Oh
riches.
shit, we forgot
I,
that part.
I don't even know why this whole I am rich thing came about. I am not rich at all.
Because your dad plays golf. Is that not self-explanatory?
And didn't your
What-
grandfather
why
write
do we play
something?
golf?
Isn't your grandfather a writer or
Yeah,
something?
oh yeah. So Shreyas' grandfather wrote a book, and he asked Shreyas to design the cover art, and this dude, he had the balls to tell us that the book was shit. His own grandfather. You can't
I didn't
support
say
your
it was
family.
shit. I didn't say it
You
was shit. I
said-
just said he wasn't
They don't-
successful.
That is the word. Yeah, fine. Okay, you said it wasn't successful. We all know that what that's code for.
No,
Your own
maybe, there's a
grandfather.
lot of things. No, there's a lot of people who aren't successful but are still really good.
Hold up,
They're
hold up.
called
Is
hidden
this the
gems.
grandfather who hates you?
There's a grandfather who hates me.
All grandfathers unanimously hate you.
I recall you were telling us that your grandfather constantly insults you for not speaking Kannada at home or Telugu, whatever it was.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. And he doesn't constantly insult me. He does insult me once in a while about this, but he doesn't constantly insult me.
Like in
Right.
15-minute intervals, right?
15
Yeah.
minute intervals. Yeah. You
Seriously,
got me.
cock. Make me a cover from a book.
I know why grandpas hate him, because they're like the
Look,
main target demographic for cucks. And now there's like a youth cuck on the scene. Obviously, they're gonna hate him.
oh, I'm the fresh market
Yep.
Okay,
kind
anyway,
of
you
thing.
were saying something. You were telling us about what
Right.
really. Yeah.
So I came back like this was like the first holidays that we had after in college. So
Okay.
I came back home
Sem break.
and my no not sem break, like we had like two small 3 day holidays, right?
Okay.
So I came back home then, and my grandfather came home as well at that time. He came to visit.
Where does he normally live? Does he not
He
live at
lives
your
like
place?
he doesn't
He
live in
lives.
my place. He has his
He has a mansion somewhere on the side of the beach or
he has a
something.
mansion. He has an apartment like somewhere far
He
off.
means a
Okay.
penthouse.
Yeah, penthouse. Yes.
Hey, let the man say his story. We know he's rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry on
Okay.
I'm
first.
not rich. I am poor as hell. But anyway,
Carry on.
uh,
Carry on.
so so he came. He asked me, "Do you know Tamil now?" So it was like a couple of months. So I didn't know Tamil. I still don't know Tamil, but I didn't know Tamil. I said no. And he's like, "What's wrong with you? You should be knowing Tamil right now." When I visited Karnataka, I learned Kannada, the entirety of Kannada within 2 days.
That's bollocks. No way.
I mean, I wouldn't say that to him because he would get offended, and I respect my elders. But
Yeah, but
yeah, it is
you can
definitely bollocks.
compliment their books. The poor guy, he wrote a whole book. Probably some pretty sick ass book.
Yeah, and it's just like a
It's a Sudoku
gesture.
tutorial book.
Old
Look at
people are
that.
wise. There's probably some
Sudoku
wisdom leaking out of the
tutorial.
book. Oh, that's pretty sick.
That's
That's
pretty
sick.
sick. You know how many people can do Sudoku on this planet? Maybe like 3 or 4.
Although, what kind of cover art would you make for Sudoku tutorial book? Isn't it just Sudoku?
That you have miserably
Yeah,
failed at.
I just no. He was paying good money for it. He paid like 1,000 rupees for it. So
Your own
Wait a
grandfather
second.
you charged your grandfather.
Rahul Harikumar, didn't he say the book was shit?
Yeah.
How would you call a Sudoku tutorial book shit? Or you didn't understand the instructions or what?
I did not see. I have never said the book was shit. I just said he's not a very successful author. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Imagine
That just see.
You've
That
lived 80
just
years
means
of your life. You try to get something done in like later years. Try to start a new phase of your life, and your dumbass
Grandson doesn't
grandson-
understand Sudoku.
do you understand Sudoku?
It's a pretty simple
Yeah.
game, man.
It's a very straightforward game.
I mean, I understand Sudoku. It's just that
You didn't
I'm not
understand the
good at it.
tutorial.
I never said I didn't understand the tutorial
Why else is he not successful?
In
because
your eyes.
it's just his books just haven't sold a lot, you know.
Because of people
So
like you demotivating him.
Yeah.
how am I demotivating
Maybe if you
him?
made
I
a
made
good
him a
cover
cover
for
art.
it. If you made a good
It is a
cover
good
for
cover
it.
art.
What did you put? Like
Maybe
a
the
picture
cover
of
was the reason why he isn't
Sudoku?
successful. He would have drawn like a small grid or something.
Yeah.
No
What do you
numbers
do?
as well.
What do you do?
I put Sudoku on the cover art. Yeah.
If you give $1,000 to type Sudoku.
Look, it's good cover art. Okay, it's nice. It looks professional. He liked it.
Professional Sudoku cover, yeah. Sure.
What was the color
Where,
of
what
it?
is the submission? What is the submission? I've lost myself.
The submission probably didn't have anything
Clingy
to do
girls.
with.
Submission
Clingy
was
girls.
like clingy girls.
Now we're here at his grandfather's
Sudoku.
Sudoku tutorial. Which has not failed to make me laugh because he's been pretty funny all along the ride.
Yeah.
Oh, my grandfather?
Okay, can I
Not
say
your
something? Can I say
grandfather.
something? We have some very interesting topics down the line. Can we move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's
Sure.
stop talking about my grandfather.
Feels
and,
bad, man.
His,
It's like I didn't want this topic to end.
his less than successful books.
Trust me, the next topic is gonna be way better than this.
Let's listen to it.
Okay, I'm gonna say the question first. So the question is, what kind of stuff did you believe in as a kid? For example, I know a person who thought that girls has had penises too until the age of like 10.
What on earth is
Now
penises two?
girls have penises too.
Oh, like that. The way you said two was like the number two. I was like,
Girls have two penises.
yeah.
You heard it here first.
Okay, my bad. It's not my bad though, but okay. Okay, so wait, we've discussed this twice. The two times we filmed this. So we've heard this story plenty of times.
So
And
Rahul,
yet,
speed
But
it up.
you guys have not heard this story. So essentially, yes, you and I used to believe that girls had penises
okay.
until I was around 6 years old.
which is a belief he has not yet forgotten, contrary to what he says.
What happened when you were 6 years old, Shreyas? What led you to this
What could the story
revelation?
be that I
Yeah,
don't
what
know
indeed?
of?
Right. So this story, completely unheard by everybody, including you two,
In
is
God himself.
basically and God Himself.
Or
It's basically God.
Have you
God.
confessed
It is
in
God.
church about it?
God self. Carry
God,
on.
God. Yes. I have not yet. Anyway, so anyway,
Yeah, go on, go on.
Anyway.
my bad.
right.
He said anyway so many times.
Anyway, I was, I was 6 years old. I went to visit one of my friends. One went to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl
Yes.
on the Wii,
Okay.
and so this guy, for some reason, decided it was a fantastic idea to open up a porn website on his mom's laptop.
It's always funny, no matter.
The third time listening to this, it still cracks me. I'm not even faking the laughter at this point. I was worried that I have to fake the laughter. But no, it's hilarious. So he's 6 years old, right? 6.
6 years old. 6 years
Not a
old.
day, not a day over 6. I'm assuming. Okay.
I mean, he probably was. I don't know, but he was 6.
Casually, you walk up to him. Yo, man, let's play some Smash.
No,
Oh,
let's look
man.
at porn instead. Oh, you must be saying
Alright,
a deep
and,
voice. Oh man, let's look at some porn instead.
Okay.
And also his he told me that don't tell anyone because his grandmother knew about it.
His grandma is aware that her 6-year-old grandson is watching porn.
Look, to be fair, he probably meant like aware of the existence of porn, but not that 6 year old guy was a sexual deviant. So anyway, he opens up the website.
Must have been some
Right,
vintage
and,
shit, man.
Vintage.
What is vintage in 6 years old?
No, the grandma was into vintage.
Oh, sorry.
Why would you think the child was...
I don't know. Nothing's believable about this one anyway. And yet it's so believable.
Just sounds like such a
So
strange
it's-
thing to happen.
Right. 6 years old in porn websites. Definitely, it's just a normal Shreyas moment.
Did
right
you
there.
ever ask him what this is? Like, what are you doing?
No, I was confused. I thought he was like, he said, I'm going to show you something cool. Okay. So I thought he was going to show me something like mini clip
Or
or
a
stick
cheat
page
code.
or something like that.
What?
Seeing the wrong sticks on that day, man.
So he opens this website, and there's like a massive, large naked girl in the front
Wait.
page.
There's a man... like what, a giant or...
As in, like, it was taking up the whole screen, that kind of thing.
The whole
So-
screen of the whole
Glad you
laptop.
Yeah, okay.
And,
And what is your reaction? What is your reaction to this?
So I noticed that this massive naked girl didn't have a penis.
Why do you keep saying massive? All I can think of is Shrek.
Okay.
So this naked girl, who is coincidentally also very large, said, I mean, not said, but didn't have a penis.
I said, what she said.
And I was confused because, why is this a person who doesn't have a penis? Is it a birth defect? Does she need to go to the hospital?
We've heard this twice and we're what are you
Your
doing?
thoughts were mad wavy for a 6-year-old. I'll tell you that much. I would have been like, I would have just shut off the laptop and just continued with Smash, thinking there's something wrong with the dude.
I mean, at that point, I didn't know about the existence of girls not having penises, man. So
So he was just like,
Exactly, you're not supposed to.
it was just like a revelation for him. Why are we ruining
Yeah.
that for Shreyas, huh?
exactly. So like maybe for you, learning girls didn't have penises as soon as you were born,
What the?
you might have done that. But
What
for
on
me,
earth?
it was just like it was like reading something from God himself
The
or
Bible.
herself or God's self,
God.
It was like you were enlightened at that point.
enlightened. And to this day, I have never looked at girls the same.
Thought you were gonna say I've
I
never
mean,
looked at girls for a second.
You
There.
should be glad about that because otherwise you'd be looking at girls thinking they'd have penises.
Yeah,
There
but
are some people who are into that shit.
Yeah, lots of people, not just some. It's a whole community.
Girls with dicks. What are you guys' opinions on girls with dicks? Like, are they hot or are they not?
This is a trap. This is clearly a trap set by Shreyas. Delicately set by Shreyas.
It's definitely a trap, all right.
Rahul, you go first. Let's see. Let's see what the
I see
outcome
what it
is.
So either way, one way I get called out, the other way I get insulted by these two. So I'm just gonna go ahead
That's
and
just
say
how it is. That's just how it
I'm
is.
personally not a fan, but I don't mind people who are fans of it.
That is a very
It's safe way.
neutral and totally not controversial take.
That's
Absolutely.
not what we want to hear in controversial conversation, man.
We also don't want to get cancelled before we even take off. So
Let's make sure we get cancelled. I'll tell you what. Girls with dicks, boring. Men with vaginas. Now that would blow my mind. I would ride out the water.
I feel like the community for men with vaginas is much smaller than girls with dicks.
yeah, they're called women.
What? I thought someone didn't want us to get cancelled. What? No
Anyway.
way. You just said that.
Said what?
I mean, if you say that, we're getting cancelled anyway.
I'm not editing it out, guys. You heard it here first.
Editing.
Rahul has been.
Rahul has caused our cancellation.
Hey,
Rahul
like
forced
I
to step
said,
down.
if I'm not a fan
Well-
of something, I'm gonna say it. But I'm not against people who are a fan of it. Is my opinion. That's it.
So
all I have
Rahul
to
is
say.
not a fan of women.
So you like guys who like girls with dicks.
No, I don't like them. I don't not. Like
You
them.
just said you don't like them. That's really offensive to a lot of people.
I didn't even use the word like. I said I'm not a fan of it, but I don't mind people who are a fan of it.
And
You know,
then
to
you
be honest,
proceeded
I have
to
no
say you
idea
don't
what's
like
going-
them.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
It doesn't
Well,
matter.
Let's.
Once this video goes up, you can rewind and listen carefully because it went past you the first time.
Alright. Join me next time
Let's
as
move
I
on.
rewind behind and find out what Rahul said.
Rewind. Can you rewind forward?
These
Be careful with your words, here, man.
amateur mistakes, man. Of course you can rewind forward. You just have to run the
Can you
tape
forward
backwards.
back?
Yeah.
Can you forward back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Every time we get to some meaningless debate like this, I suggest in the next submission. So let's move on.
Let's go on to the next submission.
Let's
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this one is another interesting one. I know you both have been waiting for it because you want to expose me to the world.
have we? Have we?
But I want to say I'm not afraid. I will confront it like a man.
Yes! That's the spirit of a man with 4.5
Proud
balls.
of. I don't know where that came from, but I'm proud of you, Rahul.
The submission. Let's be honest. We all know you've dated people. How did you meet your significant other? others.
All right, so we're just gonna like let Rahul take the reins on this
No.
one.
Let's start off with you both because I have a lot to say about this.
You mean we have a lot to say
All right.
about you?
I have a lot to
Uh,
defend. About.
not to Yep. So there's nothing special about how I met mine. We had mutual friends, we connected. That's all.
Who DM'd who first? If you DM'd or if you met in
I
person, then
think I think she DM'd first.
you think.
I mean, it's been a long time, man. I don't remember.
Has it? When was this?
Like,
Last week.
yeah, man, last week.
When was it? When was it?
2017,
Don't give me years. Just give me
18.
your age. That's 2 years away.
Yeah, that is still a
That
long
isn't
time.
that
Think of 1 year as 365 days. All right, 2 years is double of 365 days.
That is, just think of it as a year.
Or think of it as 365 days, you know, because Shreyas is
Exactly.
boss like that.
Okay, so you don't remember what happened 2 years ago, but you remember that you watched porn when you were 6 years old with your friend.
And you remember
Look,
that the
there's
woman
some
was a giant.
look. There's some unforgettable moments in your life. All right.
Yeah, that was your one unforgettable moment until now.
As compared to how you met your
Other people-
significant other.
Other people have
I mean, to be
achieved
fair, I
achievements.
never said I liked my significant other. My
Jesus
ex-significant
Christ.
other.
Oh, so you were faking it the whole time.
Jesus Christ. This man.
No, I mean I don't
he's
like
on
her
a
now.
roll.
Obviously, I liked her then, but I don't like her now.
Okay, so it's a her.
That's not the point, though.
Yeah, it's a her.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, that's good. I mean,
But
we're open
could
to
have
everything
been
else.
him. It could have been a him, but it's a her.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Either way,
So,
win-win situation for you.
Win-win situation.
Menon,
Yes.
what about you?
Mine's pretty boring as well. I just like slid into the DMs, you know. That's it. That's
But-
literally the whole story.
But you your profile picture is some guy. I have no idea who that is, and you have 0 posts.
And zero stories,
Stories
zero anything.
with your
basically.
face in them,
Do you have a bio?
and I'm
Anonymity
assuming
is
you.
key.
Do you have your full name in it?
No.
I'm assuming
Nothing.
you met her before the podcast started.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Actually, no.
How
I'm not
did
even
you-
sure.
Oh, so it's recent.
alright.
Maybe. Maybe. Life is like that.
Alright, so
Life
let's
is
just.
recent.
So,
Yeah.
how did you convince her to get with a person who doesn't have a face?
I like how you assume he had to somehow convince her, like this.
It's like, what is this? What is this? A bargain deal?
There's no chance otherwise. You have to spend time convincing.
You just have to like bargain. Oh, we'll have like 3 weeks in this relationship. No. 2 weeks.
First 2 weeks we won't fight. Last week 3 days I'll fight with you. Other 3 days you fight with me. One day we will break up. Over.
Funnily enough, that's how most 6-year-olds are living life nowadays.
You mean 23?
Well, not me, not my
To be honest,
6-year-old.
yeah.
Not me, 6-year-old.
Your
You at
6-year-old
6-year-old was looking at giant women for some reason.
Strange.
Giant woman, man. You don't understand. Giant woman. It's a
Yeah.
whole thing.
Giant women. I know it's a whole thing. They have to be a whole thing.
You're you're missing out. Anyway,
Guys, we're trying
so
to
how
keep it
did you-
family friendly here. Don't add innuendos. It's a giant woman.
it's a giant woman.
It's a giant woman.
Anyway, how did you convince or get with your significant other without having a face?
Guys,
without having a face. Now that the face is on Instagram, he just doesn't have a face. Like some Slenderman shit.
Slenderman
Yeah,
is.
how
don't
did
know,
you
man.
though? How
So-
did you though?
I think this should serve as a tutorial for all those guys who do have a face on Instagram, but it's not really that great, so it's not really helping you out there. Use your accent, guys. I used my fantastic British accent to really get her on board.
So a fake accent.
You know, this
Only
is
fake
this
if
is
you're
the third
faking it.
time. This is the third time you told us the story, and I'm just gonna ask you anyway. Just show us the British accent.
As the third time, I'm
He's
going to
gonna
say
say the same
no.
thing. Yeah. He's. So, I don't know how do you have a fake British accent, but you can't say it to us?
It's not fake.
Are you British?
Yes.
Where did you live in Britain?
No, I didn't live in Britain.
So how are you British?
I watched a lot of Top Gear, okay?
So watching Top Gear makes you British.
What's more British than Top Gear?
A good point, but you still aren't British.
Britain.
I don't even think Britain is as British as Top Gear. Britain is
Okay.
really trying to bargain their way out of some place, yeah?
Britain is, and that's a whole other issue, honestly.
Britain is like
Literally a whole other issue.
Britain is like the human a continent embodying the spirit of the giant woman.
Okay, okay.
Britain is the
once again,
giant
I'm gonna stop you here because we waste half a podcast hour speaking about shit like this. So, are you gonna say do the British accent or not?
No, we have more important
You are
tasks at hand.
disappointing.
One line.
You are disappointing, but
One line. That's all we ask for.
Are you
exactly.
sure? Okay, what should I say? What should I say?
Well, anything British enough.
Um.
Something about tea.
Read out the Miranda rights.
That's the least British thing you could do. You know that, right?
Read out the entirety of the Bible.
Okay,
No,
let me
that's
let me do
British.
something with tea.
Of course, the easy way out.
Here's something that I know most British people do on a daily basis.
Is he sipping tea?
Guys, you're gonna be mind blown. You might want to close your eyes for this one. I love dipping my bowls in tea.
Oh my god. The fake accent that you have in your old YouTube channel, or maybe that's a real accent. Maybe this is his fake accent. You never know. With the way he
Was I
slides in his
faking
DMs
it?
and shit.
Was I faking it?
Fantastic.
Was she faking it?
True.
Is it a she?
Is it?
Is it?
That is a good question.
What if that's what she was
Is it a
faking?
she?
Find out on the next episode of Controversial Conversation. Join us next Saturday.
Yeah.
Guys.
Rahul?
Guys. Rahul, we're supposed to be
Yeah.
doing Rahul
Rahul?
in here.
We're not supposed to be doing Rahul. We're supposed to be asking Rahul questions, but I get your meaning.
So why would you bring it up then?
Let's do Rahul.
Just let's do Rahul. That's a fantastic idea now.
Okay. Disclaimer. Don't believe everything these people say because it might be taken out of context. in
Don't
some-
believe anything
some
Rahul
occasions.
says. Don't believe anything Rahul says for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, don't believe the guy who actually went through the experience and lived it for 2 years. Or
Don't beat around the bush, man. Tell us what happened.
okay, fine. So, my story. I was in 10th grade. I was aspiring YouTuber which failed miserably. I wanted to shoot a YouTube football video, a football challenge, which I did shoot. So I shot this at a buddy of mine's house because he has a small lawn with 2 goalposts in the end. So it was a pretty chill place to shoot. It was a nice place, beautiful, serene, as you would describe it. Okay, so that day nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. I said hello to the person in question here, who happened to be this buddy of mine's sister.
We have
And so
another-
these people.
We have another
These two-
classic case of.
Wait, hold
Bro
up.
code violations.
It's not a bro code violation. These two think it's a bro code violation, but it has to be said that a bro code is only. It's not literally for sisters of your bro. It is more like a friend thing. If your friend likes a girl, you don't go after that girl. But obviously, a brother or somebody cannot like that girl because that's his sister.
You've broken the bro code. Don't
bro
try to
code-
justify it.
The bro code specifically mentions sisters. That's like a whole different clause of the bro code.
Show me.
It's like,
There's sisters
Don't date anybody's sister, man.
and there's Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the source you found this on was the Economic Times. The last time you filmed, you looked at the Economic Times to find the a clause of the bro code.
And the source,
It was more
no, let
reliable
me,
than the other one.
No, it
yeah, the
wasn't. The other
source
one is
that you
literally a
found,
website
the
dedicated to the
source
bro
you
code.
found, Rahul, the source you found said that bros should not have mustaches.
Which is an
It's a part of the
insult.
bro code. It's a part of the bro code.
That is not part of the bro code.
It's
It has
an
never been part of the
insult.
bro
The
code.
Ten Commandments.
You
One
just,
of the commandments might
you
be
just
something you don't
found,
agree with. That doesn't mean it's not a commandment.
you just found a random ass website which has the worst
I found a random ass
bro
website
code.
called brocode.org, which is specifically created, designed, and dedicated to the bro code.
And it said
Brocode
bros don't
dot org
have
is wrong.
mustaches.
That is not a reliable source. You go for the Economic Times, which has nothing to do with bros or codes in general.
At least Economic Times didn't say bros don't have mustaches.
They aren't well.
No, I just want to mention one thing. Last time we recorded this, Rahul tried to defend himself by saying it wasn't a bro code violation.
How do we know that's
Because
It
true?
wasn't a bro code violation.
How do we know?
It was incest.
How do we know that's true? How do we know that's true though?
How
we'll
do we
just-
know?
we'll just take your word for it.
No, we won't. I won't.
It's just
I've never heard of this argument. What is this argument?
The argument was he defended himself saying I didn't break the bro code because she was like a sis to me.
No, that's not what I said.
That's exactly word for word what
That's
you
not
said.
that is
That is-
what
that
you-
is-
that is
that
what
is
you
pretty
said.
spot
That is what
on.
you said.
Worst lies. You're spreading worst lies. I'm gonna admit what I actually said. Okay. I've been forced into a corner.
So,
I've been forced into a corner.
You're- So you're gonna admit that what you just said, whatever Tarun just said.
No.
Yep.
That's not what I said.
That's
I didn't
exactly
say
what you said.
On the broker, she was my sister.
She was like a sister to you.
It doesn't have to be
And
your
that is-
sister.
That's what you said.
It has. She was like a sister to you, and you tried to date someone who's a sister to you.
Like
That is essentially
sister.
dating your
Because
sister.
She's the sister of my bro, but she's not actually my sister.
So you broke the bro code
She's like
and
a
are
sister.
involving in incest.
No, it's not incest.
She's like a sister.
Take a DNA.
So you're trying to date someone
If you
who's
both
like
are
a
of
sister.
Same lineage, same blood, then you are related. We are not related, so it is an incest.
Yeah, but you said
would
she was
you
like a
What
sister.
would you say about? Yeah, what would you say about step relationships?
Those are absolutely justified in Rahul's eyes because blood is all that matters. You know?
Yeah, but
Right.
is that incest though? Is that incest?
That is literally incest.
It's incest.
Step brothers, step sisters. How was it not incest? It's
Okay,
like brothers
all
and
right,
sisters.
Rahul.
You aren't related.
Let me put it in a really messed up way so you can understand. So, assuming you're a guy and you're like 7-8 years old, imagine they bring an adopted kid into your family. Would you be fine with dating them?
No, I wouldn't. I'm just saying, does that count as incest?
It
It's
does
weird.
It
count
does
as
count
incest.
as incest.
But by the
Obviously.
definition,
There's a reason
Okay.
there's a reason all those ponds are tagged with incest.
how would you define incest?
Dating or having sexual relationships.
With anyone in your
With-
family. It doesn't even have to be blood.
Are you sure?
Exactly.
I mean, if that's the case, yeah, I'd agree with that as well. That
If
would
you
be
agree
incest.
with it, that means you either broke the bro code or involved in incest. So which one is it?
Which one
Like
is it,
you
Rahul?
said, am I in that family?
No.
You said
you did break
said
the bro
she's like
code.
a sister.
I don't agree with that, but it's definitely not incest.
So you broke the bro code.
No. According to Economic Times, I did, which I don't trust.
According to the brocode.org, which now classifies Hitler as a non-bro, Rahul did not break the bro
I
code.
don't think of Hitler as a bro. I don't think of Hitler as a bro.
Hitler is the biggest bro on the
Look.
planet.
Okay. So
Hitler,
you're
he
supporting,
killed Hitler, man.
but he also killed millions of other people.
Yeah,
But he
because
killed Hitler.
he helped his bros,
He-
the German bros, survive.
He killed a guy who
By
killed millions of
nearly
people.
eliminating a race.
And by not killing his other bros.
It's kind of selfish if
Look.
you ask me, man.
I tell you what's selfish, not looking at your friendship and going straight for the sister.
Okay, fine. I forgot to bring up the main point.
Mhm.
So he was okay with it.
That doesn't make it
I didn't
any
know-
less of a...
The most important point of the bro code is that you shouldn't go against a bro. I wasn't going against him. He didn't mind. He was chill about it. What do you have to say about that?
What does Jeremy have to say about that?
Long thought there. Seemed to have caught you in a loop.
I think we've
In a
lost
web.
him.
Jeremy?
We've lost him. You've lost. That was pretty funny, man. We've lost him. You should see the screen which I'm on right now.
He's just like internet down.
You should see the screen I'm on right now.
I can see him. It's just like
Oh yeah.
amazing. So somehow episode 8 has to get screwed over.
I swear. Okay, I marked the time. 1 hour, 3 minutes and 49 seconds onwards. I gotta start cutting.
Yeah, but Shreyas, it's a good thing he isn't here because I don't think he would have defended that point. He didn't have the wits for it.
Is the
And
man
he's
back?
gone.
The man
He's
just
gone.
left.
He's literally left. Amazing. So that is how valid my point is. Shreyas
That he
decided
had to
just
leave.
and blame the internet.
He
No,
rage quit.
What amazes me is how episode 8 continues to be a pain in the ass.
You think we should just upload episode 9?
What if we just call it episode 9?
I don't mind.
It's the logical solution. And then every 8 episodes the cycle continues. Just skip every 8th episode.
Okay. Makes sense.
Seems
It's like a forbidden.
Territory.
Is he back? The man's back.
Look who's back.
He's back.
Jonas
Unbelievable.
I'm back on my phone, so there's no video.
What happened?
The power went out, man. I don't know why.
Wait, didn't you run a laptop?
I have a laptop, yeah.
He doesn't have internet Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Anyway, we caught you in the web, so we know it's an excuse, and your internet's actually perfectly fine, and your power is also perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm
So-
sure.
Jesus
Anyway.
Christ. Any idea when he'll be back?
It'll probably take a while.
It doesn't matter. We can finish it off without his video.
Really? I don't
Yeah, we
mind.
can finish
Okay,
it
cool.
Few minutes. I'm sure no one's itching to see Shreyas' face like every minute.
Alright,
of
I'll
the
just zoom into Rahul's then. Alright,
video. I'd be
3,
pleased to know that.
2, 1, go. So Rahul, you're making quite a case for not breaking the bro code here, but
Hold
I
up,
don't know.
hold up. Do you really think we're cutting all that out? No. You just look like a fool enough for saying 3, 2, 1, go when all this is going on air anyway.
You forget that I hold the powers of editor. I could literally just cut out the fact that I said 3, 2, 1.
But there would be a break in the thing. It wouldn't be raw and uncut. So you'd be sacrificing our podcast for your own selfish needs.
You
we could-
sacrificed your brother's friendship for his sister, man.
No, I didn't. We're very good friends. We're very good friends.
You left the bros behind for some coochie.
You may not have sacrificed the friendship, but you definitely sacrificed.
The bro code.
broness.
You took it and you stuffed it below your legs and I don't know what you did with it.
The
All my
essence of-
bros know I'm the most
essence of the bro.
loyal, sweet, kind,
Bro
nice.
code betraying.
Bro could be playing. Yep.
You can say what you want. This is the third time we're talking about it. I still won't back down.
You
I
must.
did not.
You
I did not.
you have to back down at some point.
You
I will
must.
not. It's been two years. I have not backed down until now, and I will not in the future.
That
I
seems
still what I
like
have
a
to say. I
fantastic
still what I have
way
to say.
to close off episode
Yeah.
after 7 of Controversial
episode-
Conversation.
The prequel to episode 9.
It has nothing to
is-
do with the episode 7+1.
Or 2.
There is no such thing as the episode 7+1.
Yes.
This is after 7.
This is
It might be labeled as episode 7+1, but
Yeah.
just remember, in spirit, it is simply after 7.
and in spirit, Rahul Harikumar did in fact break the bro code. That's a fantastic way to end Controversial Conversation episode
I
7
wouldn't
plus
say
1.
Spirit. I wouldn't say spirit. I would say in reality. But that's how it
But
goes.
again, everyone, the audience right now, we know that they're all on my side. So guys, if
Alright.
you're watching this, please comment Rahul did not break the bro code.
Or comment, Rahul broke the bro code.
It would be
Because
very
we know he
nice if
did.
the person in question and the bro in question, I know one of them watches it, so it would be nice if you also supported me here. You have
It would be nice if you
pretty
didn't.
weird if you
It
don't.
would be good if you didn't, because you'd be holding up the integrity of a lot of other bros then.
It would be, bro code is an ancient text. Alright?
Where's the text? All I see is you looking at Economic Times for some reason.
You're not a real bro if you don't
text-
read the Economic Times. Tell me one person who doesn't read the Economic Times.
Me.
That's why you're not a bro, because you break the bro code and you don't read the Economic Times.
Okay, so that's how it is. Anyway, once again, please do comment if you watched this long. First of all, we appreciate that, but also we
And-
expect it because we're very entertaining, as we've seen in the podcast. Come on, it's pretty good.
Name
So,
3 guys more entertaining than us. And it can't be from like some weird cuck scene, because that's just...
Don't put them on the spot. It's gonna
Yeah.
take a while. Anyways, we didn't ask you guys this in the last episode, but always, support, like, share. What else? Subscribe. If you
Subscribe.
already haven't. Yeah, the usual.
Smash
the
that
usual
like
norms.
button. Don't forget to subscribe.
And don't break the bro code while you're
Don't
doing
break
all
the
that.
Comment down below if you think Rahul broke the bro code.
No, don't confuse them. Comment if you watched it this long. Comment that I haven't broken the bro code.
No.
Just
If you
comment
watch
saying Rahul equals not bro code.
Just
Let's
comment one of them. Just comment one of them.
Let's
I'm at a
leave it
minority
to the
here.
audience. Let's leave it to the audience. If you
Okay,
think
fair
Rahul
enough.
broke the
Just
bro
comment
code,
whether or not I have broken the bro code.
It's pretty evident what you should comment, fellow folks.
yeah, exactly. I agree with that.
It's on them. Don't hint at them.
on
Don't
them. It
manipulate
is on
them.
them.
You know what to do.
You're manipulative. You guys are manipulative. You're trying
You
to enforce
manipulated your
ideology
friend
onto
for
them.
his sister. Do not talk to us
No,
about
I-
manipulation.
Okay. I'm ending it here. There's lies, and pure fabrication everywhere. So
Fantastic.
yeah, guys, that is it for episode the prequel to 9 of Controversial Conversation, the podcast. We hope to see you again next week if we don't screw up the next few episodes as well. Right, guys?
By we mean Shreyas. See you later, guys.
Me.